And we are on. We say all praises be to the Creator, all power to his people. In the name of Yahshua, the Black Revolutionary Messiah, I greet you, my brothers and sisters, in the spirit of truth and the words of peace. Shalom Aleichem. Giving a special salute to the Black Messiahs. Our motto is stop waiting for a Savior and be one. Stop waiting for a Savior and be one. Tonight, we are examining the question: does the Black community need a defense force in 2020? Or does the Black community need to defend itself in 2020 as a subtitle? And seeing what's going on around the country, I think the obvious answer would be yes. The obvious answer would be yes. But the question is, who exactly in 2020 are we defending ourselves from? I'm going to rewind that back one more time. In 2020, who are we exactly defending ourselves from? Are we defending ourselves from crooked cops? Are we defending ourselves against white supremacists and the Boogaloo Boys? Or are we defending ourselves against other Black people? Those are the questions we have to ask. It's obvious. We need a defense force to protect especially the women and children in the community. Where I am in Durham, North Carolina, 34 children have been shot since last August. 4 of them didn't make it. You have issues with women being robbed, being mugged, children being kidnapped in my city alone, and I'm sure it's happening in your city. But we need a defense force, but who exactly are we defending against? Crooked cops? White supremacists? Or other Black people? As always, family, I want to bring out some books. I want to bring out some books, family, so we can put it in historical context. Now, one book dealing with defense against, well, 2 books dealing with defense against white supremacists that I want you all to read. Negroes with Guns by Robert Williams. Negroes with Guns by Robert Williams. Another book by Timothy B. Tyson about Robert Williams is Radio Free Dixie. Radio Free Dixie. For those who aren't aware of who Robert Williams is, he was founder, if I'm not mistaken, of at least the North Carolina branch of the Deacons of Defense. In North Carolina, he was head of the Deacons for Defense, Robert Williams. So those are two excellent books to read if we're dealing with white supremacy. Also, read this book. You got to study your enemy's family. This is a book called The Turner Diaries. You probably can find this at gun shows. It's called The Turner Diaries. And what this book is the Bible of the white supremacist movement. The Boogaloo Boys, the white supremacists, this is their Bible. This is their blueprint. Study your enemy. Pick up the Turner Diaries. Study your enemy. And as far as crooked cops, study the Black Panther Party. Here's one book, Revolutionary Suicide by Huey P. Newton. Revolutionary Suicide by Huey P. Newton. So we have to study. If you want to know how we should move in the future, first study how we moved in the past. If you want to know how we should be moving in the future, study how we moved in the past. Now, when I say defense, am I always talking about guns? No. I'm also talking about your mind. I'm also talking about getting physically equipped. I'm even talking about how to defend economically. How do you control the economics in your hood? Remember, we couldn't defend Black Wall Street. In Tulsa, Oklahoma, it was an armed attack and an aerial attack on Black Wall Street. In Durham, North Carolina, it was an economic attack on Black Wall Street. So we're not just talking about guns. We're talking about your mind, your body, your spirit. Because look at what's happening to our young people today. Spiritual attack. Spiritual attack. So the Black community, we're being attacked on all fronts. On all fronts. So to answer the question that I posed at the beginning of the video, who do we need to defend ourselves from? Crooked cops? White supremacists? Or other Black people? All the above. All the above. But the tactics are going to be different. Now, first thing we got to do is squash the beefs in our community. If we could squash the beefs in our community and promote Black unity in our community, that would, everything else would fall into place. Because you have people saying, a lot of the focus is always on Black people getting along with white people. Or in the case of Black Lives Matter, making white people respect our humanity. But we have not focused on Black people loving themselves. Because when we start talking about Black unity, oh, you're being reverse racist. What about us? Can't we all just get along? No, no. The problem in the Black community is we are not united. We don't love each other. And once, family, we get that love and that unity in the Black community, nobody will mess with us. Nobody would mess with us. So that's step one. And that's the primary step, family. We got to promote Black unity. Y'all are so busy promoting integration and all that stuff. We got to promote Black unity. You want to know why we're in the condition we're in right now, even though we glorify the 1960s and all that marching? Because the concentration wasn't on Black unity. The concentration wasn't on Black unity. So, again, family, defense forces in every community, get with like minds right now. Start contacting like minds right now and put defense forces together in your community. Now, how are we going to defend the hood? We're going to unite the hood. We're going to unite the hood. Show the brothers and sisters in the proverbial streets, as they call it, it's a bigger picture. We're all under attack by white supremacy. And until we unite and stop killing each other, they're always going to win. They're always going to win. So I urge you, brothers and sisters, to organize, like Kwame Ture used to say, organize, organize, organize. And once we're organized, all the rest will fall into place. So, as always, we leave you with the Black Messiah motto: stop waiting for a savior and be one. Shalom.